Welcome back. In today's episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about if your salon environment supports your future vision. I'm super excited to be here today and talk about this topic because I think it's so important to understand what kind of environment is around you and what kind of energy and mindset you are around, and you can look at it from different angles, but we can both look at all of this, what is going on in your private life, and all of this in the environment and the energy and all of that is going on where you're working at this moment. You might have your own salon working by yourself. You might work in a big salon with a lot of different people. And I want you to start to think of how the energy and the environment that is around you, how that actually has an impact on you, what choices you make, what steps you take, what you even dare to dream of, is actually impacted by the people that you are surrounded with. And I think you are attracted to this podcast because you are dreaming of something more for yourself. You maybe have a bigger vision for your salon. Maybe you have a bigger dream. Something that maybe you can grasp. Maybe it's such a big dream you haven't even written it down on paper. Maybe it's such a big vision that it might scare you. But I know that you're listening to this and then you have some kind of desire in your heart anyway. Maybe you are super clear of what kind of vision you have. If you just have a little bit of a spark that you've been thinking, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that, maybe there's something more out there for me, then I want you to start to think of how can you actually connect with your dream? How can you make your dream, your vision, even more clear? And actually dare to dream. I truly believe that we all can accomplish huge things. And you are here to create the best possible life that is for you, your best possible business. And in order to do so, I invite you to dare to dream. I invite you to truly connect with your dream and dare to dream. And the more you can actually understand what it is that you actually want and connect that with what kind of feelings and emotions would you have if that was a reality. We'll say this again. What kind of feelings and emotion would that version of me have? And the more you can actually understand these emotions and feelings, the easier it will be for you to actually connect with your dream and with your vision, because the faster you can start to tap into these feelings and emotions, you will become a magnet towards your dream, because you are starting to pull that even faster into your life. So if you are the person that is working in a huge salon with a lot of hairstylists and other service-based business things in the beauty industry, I want you to start to ask, what kind of energy is in the salon that you are working in at this very moment? What kind of energy and what kind of mindset does the people that you're around every single day have? How do they speak to each other? How are you reacting towards each other? Are you pushing each other up? Are you trying to pull each other down? Is it a positive environment that actually supports growth? So let's say that you would tell that huge dream that you have to any of the people in the salon. How would that be met? Would that be met in a way of, oh wow, that is amazing. That's like, I'm so backing you up. Can I help you in any way? Can I support you? Can I tell you what ideas I have so that you can actually create your vision in a faster way? Or would it be met with the reaction of, who do you think you are? It's not possible for you. How dare you dream that big? And you see what I'm going here with. The more we can actually have people around us that are supporting us, that are guiding us, and that are pushing us forward, the easier it will be for us to take those steps. Because when we are creating something new, things need to change. Things in your life, in your business, might need to change. You might need to step up your game. You might need to do things that you feel is uncomfortable. You might need to change your marketing. You might need to show up in a different way on social media. You might need to do things that you rather not do. And if you are surrounded with the energy of, no one is going to have it better than me, don't you dare think that you can craft something new and push you down, then chances are you don't dare to take those leaps that makes you uncomfortable. You might not dare to do those things that really, really will take you 10 steps forward, but taking those leaps might be super uncomfortable. And if you're not supported, you just might not even take a tiny leap. Because you might listen to the negative talk that is around you. And I know in the self-help industry, they're talking about that change is easy. You just need to change and then everything will follow. You just have to have that new habit and then things will follow. I can say from my own experience, changing things can be very, very hard. Doing things in a new way can be super hard. And creating new habits, creating a new version of your business can be really, really tough. Because the people that you have around you at this very moment might be triggered of you changing. They might be trying to pull you back, trying to hold you steady, and not allow you to change. And if you have a huge vision, my recommendation is the people that you actually live with, the more you can get them on board with your vision and what it actually means, the more you can have them understand what it is that you're creating and why it is that you're creating this and the changes that you're implementing, the easier they will become on board of the things that you are creating for you. And I'm saying that the people that you're living with should be somehow understanding of what it is that you're creating. Because if they don't understand, if you are working extra, doing a bunch of stuff, or you're studying new things, or getting a coach, or whatever it is that you're doing, then there might be issues at home. And I want that to be clear for you, that should be like that they are with you of what it is that you're creating. And going back to the salon environment, there might be a salon environment that is super competitive. It might be an environment where the hairstylists are fighting about the new clients that are coming into the salon. And maybe you have a toxic environment where there is gossiping, negative talk, shit talk, etc. If you are in a situation where you feel drained in the salon every single day, start to think of, how can I possibly change the situation that I am in today? How can I maybe find a new salon? If you are very sensitive to energy and so on, is there a way where you can actually maybe get a salon suite, work by yourself, or get a small little space? And if you are needing to move out of the energy that you are in at this very moment today, look at the new space that you are looking for. How can that be a match to your future vision? How can the energy of the space be a match? How can the style be a match towards what it is that you're creating for yourself? Because then it will be faster for you to move forward towards your vision as well. And I want to talk about how, if you are in a situation where there's toxic energy, where people are pushing you down, where there is back talk, where people are stabbing each other behind their backs and so on. And I have been in situations like that. I ended up staying a year in a salon, renting a chair in the salon when there was toxic energy. And what happened with me was that I ended up actually buying my own salon and creating my own thing. And as soon as I took that leap out of the negative energy that I was in at that very moment, my business exploded. Because I was more calm. I was more clear on what it was that I was creating. I was not excusing myself anymore. I was not holding myself back because of the energy that was in the old salon that I was in. And shifting things is hard. Change can be scary as F. Because you might be comfortable in where you are at this very moment. And you're comfortable with the toxic energy or the energy that you're in at this very moment. But the question is, what is possible if you move out of that? If the possibility is not to move away from that salon, is there a way for the owner to shift the energy? Is there a way to actually have a discussion on what it is that is going on in the salon? And is there a way for you maybe to work more on your own energy, work on how you are showing up, work on your boundaries towards the toxic people, so that you can show up in a bigger way and not let toxicity actually have such a huge impact on you? But I want to invite you to actually understand how much the energy that you are in at this very moment, how much of that actually will either maybe hold you in the space where you are at this very moment. If you are around a lot of supportive people that are interested in change and growth, then that could actually excel your growth and actually make what it is that you're creating happen so much faster, because you might see people around you taking leaps and bounds. You might see people moving out of their comfort zone, and you see that it's not dangerous. And you see that what they are dreaming of is actually coming into your life, their life. And the energy and mindset when we are creating something new for ourselves is so important. Because if we are in a negative pattern, in a negative rut, then you might end up not doing anything at all. And you might even end up crushing your dreams because you don't believe it's possible. Throughout my life, I've had so many situations in my life where people have tried to hold me back. I've had teachers, I have had family members, I have had friends, I have had coaches that have actually tried to hold me in the space where I am and not pushing me forward. But they're actually been telling me I have too big dreams, don't think this is going to be a possibility for you, maybe my English has been too bad, maybe I'm an introverted person, so how do you think that you can actually stand on a stage? You should settle for less. And what I noticed is be mindful of who it is that you're seeking advice from. If you have a big vision, like today, I have a huge vision. There's very few people that actually knows what my vision is, because I actually don't tell my vision to people that have not done this kind of thing before. Because I do not want to have any judgments. I do not want to have what other people think is possible for me in my life or in my business. So I am careful with how I'm talking about it. I'm careful of telling the huge plan that I'm taking leaps towards every single day. And I've chosen people that I trust, that have done things like this before, that can actually be there and hold me in this vision and actually check in with me, like, how is things going? Is there a way that I can support you? And so on. Because people, and especially like if you're working as a hairstylist or in the beauty industry, you are an entrepreneur. And entrepreneurs, part of our business is to create new things, because things are ever evolving. You are changing, your clients are changing, your business is changing, your life is changing consistently. And this is just part of the universe. Everything is ever evolving. And if we are holding on to something that has been before, or if you're just holding on to the present moment that is at this very moment, your life as it is now, if you're holding on and thinking that, yeah, this is good enough, this is what it's going to be for the rest of my life, I will have the same clients, I will do the same services all over and over and over and over again, and you're holding on to what it is that you have at this very moment, and you're doing your marketing, you're doing your things in the same way all the time, then you will end up being really frustrated because things will change around you. And I invite you to start to look at, how can I make things easier? How can I make this work for me in a better way? And actually be aware of that you are consistently changing. Your business will be in consistent involvement, ever changing, and be okay with that. Be okay with finding solutions when there is a problem. Be okay with that you have to let go of some clients. Be okay with the idea that maybe you have a new dream client that you want to attract into your business. And maybe you need to take some services off the table. That is part of the vision that you're creating for yourself. And I know that you're used to being creative with hair. And I want you to invite your creativity into your business side as well, into your marketing, in how you're running your business, and so on. And use your creativity as a solution whenever it is that you have a problem in your business. And if you are in a salon environment where maybe they're not that supportive, maybe it's a toxic situation, is there a way for you to stay there if that is the thing that you think is the best solution? Then I want to ask you the question of, do you believe that you are strong enough to hold your vision when you are not supported? If you will stay in that situation that you are in at this very moment, is there ways of finding other people that can actually help you to support your vision then? Maybe you need to find a coach. If you like my style of teaching, guiding, coaching you already here on the podcast, I take on coaching clients. I take on hairstylists that wants to grow and evolve their business, find more ease in your business, find more balance, and that if you are a person that want to grow your business, then I take on coaching clients. Send me an email. My email can be found in the show notes if you would be interested in finding out more what it would be to actually work one-on-one with me. Maybe you have a friend outside of the salon environment that you're working on in right now that maybe can help and guide you, be there and support you, that actually has done something, what it is that you are dreaming of creating for yourself. Find support. Maybe you can find a community that will support you in the vision that you're creating for yourself. And when I talk about environment, I both talk about the physical spaces that we're in, and I'm also talking about people around you. And the faster you can have more support around you, someone to lean back on, someone that is there lifting you up when you have failed. Because you might try something new. It might not work as you think. You might fall flat on your face, and then you have to get up and try again, and get up and try again. And creating something new for ourselves is one step back, one step forward. 10 steps forward, one step back. Ever evolving, ever changing. And remember that every time you fall down, you learn something about yourself. You test new things and you grow from that. And the more you grow and the more you have aha moments, the easier it will become to take the next step and the next step. But I don't want you to give up. And I don't want you to stop because you don't dare to become uncomfortable. It is every time we're learning something new, every time we are trying something that is new, a normal reaction is to be scared. A normal reaction is to feel uncomfortable feelings. But the second or third time you do that, you already know it. So it's not that uncomfortable anymore. So I'm going to end this with pushing you to dare to take the leap towards your dreams. Dare to change things. Dare to dream. And dare to trust that you are worthy of everything that it is that you're dreaming of. And the more you trust, and the more that you actually dare to take leaps towards that dream, and be mindful of what kind of impact does people and the environment that you have around you have on you and what it is that you actually dare to dream about. If you are interested in learning more about working one-on-one with me, just send me an email, and I will respond to that and let you know what that could look like. Go for your big dream. You're worthy of it. And I wish you a beautiful day. Bye.